Hey there! I hope that you are doing well and I hope that you are adjusting to our semester as each week seems to be passing quicker and quicker. So this week in SOC 225, we are going to begin in session 5. The title of session 5 is Diversity and Success, and we're really focusing on things that are going to affect us in environments where there are other people, such as jobs. So this week you will begin reading in chapter 2, and that chapter starts on page 33, and you will not read all the way through. You will stop at the upper portion of page 47. Once you get started reading, you are going to come across a few new terms this week. And one of the first things that the author discusses is success and what that looks like. And if you think about the word success, that's a pretty big term because success is going to look very different and mean many different things to all sorts of people. So the definition of success for you truly depends on your experiences, how you were raised, the family you were born into, and all of that is affected by the elements of your diversity. Your social location, where you are in the country, and where you are in relation to other resources and other diverse groups, as well as all the social forces that impart knowledge or attitudes or beliefs onto you truly affect what your definition of success is. And so I hope that you will enjoy reading this section. It was very intriguing for me when I was planning this session and working on this course. One thing that I do want to bring to your attention is a paragraph that I'm going to ask you to reread when you get started on your session 5 reading notes. So I'm going to read that to you as I show you your session 5 reading notes. So before you read, after you read, during your reading, you will look at the session 5 reading notes. And you'll see here, there is a section that asks you to reread the second paragraph on page 36. And this was stunning to me. I hope that it has impact on you as well. And it says, each of us has a choice in how we react to situations, people, and events. Every response to every situation is something that we can choose and ultimately control. Although our life experiences may influence who we are, they do not determine who we are. In Sermons from the Black Pulpit, Samuel Proctor says, "It does not matter where we were born, what kind of rearing we had, who our friends were, what kind of trouble we got into, how low we sank, or how far behind we fell. When we add it all up, we still have some options left. We still have some choices we can make." And I think that profound statement from Samuel Proctor is huge when we think about our success. And so when we look at success, we can also look at skills that we have that will help us succeed. And that's really the point he's trying to make there when he makes that last statement of, we still have some choices that we can make, and how the author addresses, our response to every situation is our choice. No matter what brought us to this point, we have a choice in how we respond. And so we're going to take a deep dive into diversity skills here. And we are going to look very closely at them and how diversity skills in our schools as we are students and in our workplaces as we are employees really can make a difference for us. You'll see there is an aspect of diversity skills in school, and then there's an aspect of diversity skills at work. And both of those items are listed in your reading notes for you this week. And then there's some summary and reflection questions as well. When you get ready to do the writing assignment that goes along with this week's work, that is entitled Diversity Skills at Work. And I want to bring your attention to these types of activities because I want to highlight how important it is for you to truly take a deep dive into yourself when you're doing these writing assignments. And I want you to understand that these are 100-point assignments. And so I should be able to see that you have put a lot of effort and you've spent a lot of time here, especially in your reflections. So just one or two things listed in these bullet areas is not going to earn full credit for you. You're going to want to spend some time here truly maybe starting and working and then coming back to it and adding to. These are the assignments in this class that are really going to make the biggest difference in ourselves as we reflect and really analyze what is going on inside of us. So in this assignment, you are going to go back and reread, look over, familiarize yourself on pages 43 through 47 with the aspects of success at work. And one reason why I'm really focusing on this is the textbook, as well as my personal experience serving on committees here at the college, brings about the opinion of employers that say, we get these college graduates that come to us and they have these credentials, so they have met the requirements for the job, but they don't have the soft skills that we need for them to be able to work collaboratively with others. And so that is one of the largest things that we hear employers say is our new employees lack these skills. And so what I'm asking you to do here is go back through the text and reread what the definition of each one of these 5 skills really mean and what that means to you. So reread this section. Here in this light gray area, you're going to define what interpersonal skills mean to you, so in your own words. And remember, this is going to be a few sentences, not just a few words. And then you're going to take a deep dive into yourself. What are the strengths that you have in this area? List them out, and not just 2 or 3. Truly list out the strengths that you have in this area. And then, this is the hard part, y'all. We really have to look really in depth, close inside of us and figure out, what is it that I really need to do in this area in order to improve? And that can sometimes be a difficult thing to analyze about ourselves. You may want to have a conversation with others and ask them, hey, if I could put one thing for me to improve on my interpersonal skills, what would you say that would be? Think about those instances where it's really hard at work to work with people, and what could you do to make those situations better? So you're going to do that with each of the 5 aspects that the author addresses in the skills at work. And then there will be a reflection piece at the bottom. And make sure that this is highly done, college level writing, and you are really taking a deep dive into yourself. I hope that this session is going to be intriguing for you. And I hope that as we continue each week, that you are more and more in line with your diversity and with how you honor other people's diversity. As always, send me an email or reach out to me if you need any assistance while you're working on this session. Y'all have a fantastic day.